factory, which was just was a project I started before I started this. Now you can see I got lots of nice tanks of ethanol. So ethanol, got quite a lot. I haven't counted them. Don't really need to. Just as long as there's plenty of them. I'm not calculating things that tightly that I have to count them. But a bit of extra gold here. I think that's coming from. Don't know how that. Oh, that was, yeah. I shifted that out of somewhere. I still have these things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling up silos. Yeah. This is iron ore, I think. Iron ore getting made into iron, right? Okay, so it's not something I need to continue much of, but because I can, I will. There's no point. There's absolutely no point at this stage of the game. I'm trying to reach 22,000 kilograms output. Now, I noticed yesterday I played something like 16 years. I had about 45,000 or $45 million in the account there, and I played about 16 years without one single lorry leaving the area. So I had zero income for about 15 or 16 years because I was trying to build up this idea here where I want to be able to flood the market with as much heavy material as I can. So I've built up this train yard. I haven't connected the trains yet. I don't intend to until the very last minute because I want to do this in one bang. I've set a few tracks here. I've got 5 tracks coming in, 2 of which are already. Oh, how did that happen? Oh yeah, I remember now. So 1 track is coming in there to fill. Yeah, that track's filling this side. This track, these tanks here are going to be filled from here. That's right. That's why. So this side is filling here. That's going to fill from over here somewhere. I might change that. I might actually change that concept a wee bit. But I've been stockpiling my oil here. I've got loads of oil. And rather than using the pause to delete all this stuff that was here earlier, all the lorry parks that were there, I thought, well, I'd actually be better using the time to stockpile materials that I need to make the heavy materials. I think just towards the end of the last video I just put this down quickly. It's doing nothing yet, and actually now it's full. I'm going to have to stick some tanks in here just to keep that going, because I'm going to need lots of red grain to make lots of mega fuel. That other one, that person's in the wrong, that second one's in the wrong place there. I think I can squeeze another one of them in there, and I can certainly. It's too hasty with that mouse clicking. More speed, less haste, as they say, is a good policy. There we go. Now just connect those up. That'll give me a wee bit more. That'll give me a wee bit more storage for the red grain, or the red grass. That's red grass in those tanks. But what I will have to do is convert that into red grain at some stage soon. Once I click that, that should connect that, yeah. And connect these all up this way. That just transfers immediately, but for speed's sake of the transmission of the grain through the tanks. It's always good to have more connections, because they will certainly speed up the movement of the product within the tanks from tank to tank. I might be working towards blocking myself off here at some stage, but because we can raise tracks, I guess there's not really any concern. You can have level 2 tracks, height 2 tracks can go over the top of these, so there's absolutely no problem to elevate tracks. You know, it's not hard to do. That just buys me a little more time. I hate wasting things, so that's why I'm stockpiling, because I know I will need it. And I've only got 10 of those going. 12 of them, sorry, but I'm using this little technique again, where rather than having tracks going long distances with, you know, 26 carts full of something, I'm just using a straight track up and down. It's just going up and down. All it's doing is transferring, it's picking up out of these and transferring it into those tanks. That's really all they're doing. They're both doing the same thing on either side. And you'll see I started to use that technique yesterday a little. I'm just letting that stay there because I might do something else with that. Actually, I might use this. Yes, that's what I will do with that. Actually, what I'll do with that area is I will use this area for. No, actually, that wouldn't work. I was going to say I would use that area there for stockpiling oil, or not stockpiling oil, but as a like a central, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like an intermediate pick up, drop off area for oil, because I'm going to need to bring oil here. Just connect these up quickly as I can, and I might actually just start transferring that oil over here now, because this is where, now hold on, I don't need to bring oil here. I need to bring, what do I need to bring here? I need to bring, I don't need those extra ones there that aren't connected. I just need the ones that are connected, right? So that's not connected. Neither is that. But that is right. So let me just see now what I could do. I might. What are the ins or outs? They're outs there. So I don't want them to be outs. I want those to be ins. Suck in. Have a few of those just for taking stuff in, and maybe have outlets over here. But I'll actually leave that until I'm doing it, because I'm not sure. I need to just look at these recipes again. So I want to make mega fuel is what I want to make in this factory here, which is empty at the minute, completely empty. Mega fuel. I need ethanol and gold fuel. So let's see what I'm doing. What am I doing with that red grain here? Guess I could use the red grain. Well, at the minute the red grain is happening way over here. It's making ethanol. So I maybe could make another little ethanol factory. I don't think I really need to actually. Right? I think I'm just being over greedy here. This is just a storage point, and it doesn't need to be in a factory, but because it was there and it had oil in it, I thought, well, okay, I'll just leave it like that. I could have simplified it by having it outdoors and used that room a lot more effectively there. But since it's there, it's doing its job. This minecart is bringing processed oil to these tanks here, which are storing it, and then this little minecart is just going back and forward from between these two factories, delivering whatever's in there into this factory. And I do have a considerable shortfall on oil here for the ethanol production, but I've got so much ethanol now. I think I probably have enough. Plus, I do have all those gold plates there as well. Hang on, I just check. Is that making coal or iron? I think that's coal. Right, that's what I need. I need the coal. So the coal is travelling around here. I need to make gold fuel. So the coal is coming around to this factory here, where it's sitting ready, waiting for gold to come in here. So once I start bringing gold in here, then I can start to produce gold fuel. So that was my next plan. I do have quite a good bunch of that there as well. Where's that going to? That's delivering over there. I need to divert that now. That needs to go. I can actually start doing that if that's gold plates. Well, no, I don't need to do it right now. I do need to set up the mechanism for transferring it over here and getting it into these tanks. So I do have the train track capable of doing that coming from here. That's just stopping dead there, is that right? So that's stopping dead there. Where did I say that other one was? Oh yeah, it's over there. So if I need to connect that to the end of that, and this won't allow me to do that because that's dead. I think that track is dead. It's going straight through over here to here, and it's dead too, so that's dead. So I can certainly nip that there, just nip that off, clear that area, nip that back a wee bit like that, and unfortunately this mine is going to interfere with that. So let's see if I take these, take a straight track, I just get this track while I can remember that it's there and it's done. I might be able to just see that power cable's battling away, but what's that feeding? It's just feeding that. Don't need that power cable. No, I didn't need that, so that solves our wee problem. This here needs to be level 3, height 3, so I keep calling things level, but when they're actually not level. You see there we have that RE problem there. But that's okay, I can deal with that. Pretty sure that'll work there. Yep. Just take that back there, bring that right here, and curve that round here. So that track now will deliver those gold plates here. I'm not producing gold plates any longer, so let's see where we're going with that. That's just the cart's coming, so stop that right there. Reverse it actually, and just stop it there. Now, it's going around that. I need it going on to, yeah, that's right. So if I take that, just cut that off now because I don't need it any further either. But hold on, what was I going to do there? Oh aye, so that's not actually doing anything there either. That's capacitors. I guess I could ship those capacitors over there into something, because I really don't want the capacitors in this factory. This factory is going to be making the gold stuff, so I need to get the capacitors out of there. So in that case then what I'll do is just cut that off there again, connect that up with a single wee track, that, connect that up, and let me see where that's going just before I make a connection, because I could actually probably right. What I'm not sure about here is the layout I was going to use here in this. Don't need that to go on like that. Why is that doing that? That gives me too many. You see, I want to bring, think I have a train track ready to come around here like that. Yeah, so that's going to come down there. Right. So I've got one track out. Actually, what I should do there is take these down from level 3, rotate it that direction. Oh, it's actually level 2. So connect that up and bring that track along here a little bit, just enough to empty it. Put a sucker on there. And that'll give me my spacing then. Yeah. So that's my spacing for my tanks, which are going to go along here, like that. And these have been proven to be useful in other previous experiments I did, but they also proved to be glitchy to a point where, if I'm not sure what caused it, but a couple of times a few of these silos here, these things over the track, were half full, and for some reason, even though they were connected, because the train went under them or something like that before, I'm not actually sure, but they wouldn't fill again anyway, and they just sat half full all the time, so they were kind of out of action after that. I can just put a bunch of them in there. It's very tight, but it works okay. I can also then use that area there for that. I think that's where as many as it would get in there. Let's try the train track now. Actually, that train track now can come considerably closer there, so I can't actually, that's as close as I can take that. Right, so I can delete that one. That's gone, don't need it. I'm just trying to get as many train tracks in here as possible. Connect this one up like that. That just works nicely. So that will be my that's another one I can have sitting ready. And actually, well, I'm not going to run that up there because I want to maybe use that for I have to do something slightly different there because I don't have enough to. Oh yeah, that there's quite handy. So I can fill off. I can actually fill right up here. Look. So that'll come on that way. Oh. Now, will that not let me go on there? Now that tracks down. See that? So this might not actually work because if I put these down first, it might be able to drop the track in afterwards. that's going to let that train go down that way. Don't know. I don't know if it will or not. There's not really any way of finding out unless I connect that with a bit of power, which I can experiment with just now. If I run a cable to that, just to see. I'm just curious now if the train will come past that. Ah dear, it doesn't it sometimes when I'm loading. Now, the train's not going to come past that because it's not going out. So it's not going to appear until I might have to just reposition that exit tunnel a bit. In fact, I probably should do that because I don't want a. It won't take me 5 minutes just to move that across one. I can't actually load out those anyway. So no, they actually won't work like that. They just dump my idea again. That as well. On there. Oh, what I might be able to do is use small tanks there as fillers. No, can't really do that either. Just see. There's no real way of changing that angle, is there? There's only, all I can do is bring it. Yeah, I'll just bring it closer that way. Actually, hang on, this might work. Because there's a slight difference in the equilibrium of this, no, it wouldn't work. Right, okay. And that wouldn't work either, would it? No. It works the same both ways. So it wouldn't matter. Right. I could do something like that, but that's going to hinder. See, each part is straight here. For every silo I put on there, I can also fill those silos on the straight sections, and for every silo I have, I get one gondola on the train. So let me see how else I could work those in. I suppose I could just reconfigure the shape of them. Actually, it's too close, it's just too close. Let me see if there's another way to do that. Maybe I should just change the position of that a wee bit that way. Yeah, might just be safer to do that. Might be just a better bet. I think that would be better, just rather than having to risk the whole thing not functioning perfectly. Because whatever I lose out of these now, I'm gaining here anyway. In a way, kind of. Let me see if that's many tunnels of that out of there. Let's see where I can position it. I need 1, 2.5. There's 1, 2.5. So that might, let's leave that close actually. If I delete that one, that might allow me a slightly different space in here. Let's say 1 fair in the middle actually. So that position there would work better. this is just more or less to allow me some way of getting access to storage containers. And when you're just running trains from the factories to these here, they're not coming fast enough to sustain it. But if I have these all pre-loaded before I even switch the trains on, then it's just going to go out in one bang, and that'll give me a bunch of stuff in a hurry, because I'll have that set up. Let me see how many squares are we working with here. One. I can't see that. Can't see that either. Let's see within this angle here. Might be able to see there. Not really. One. Oh, I see it's giving me those sections. Looks like two. 7. 6. 7 there. So I would want that round. That actually is just perfectly in line. I think it's just enough to give me. I do have room to run a minecart down this inside level here. So that'll work out nicely. Plus I can put a few more tanks there. Go back to the minecart part here like this. Bring it up to level 3 again. And bring that wee track around and down. That might allow me some. Still that there, see. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong. I'm in the wrong place. Let me go back to that. 3. Take that around. I need to bring that in tight here. Yeah, that's where I want that, roughly there. Just to maximize my room really is what I'm thinking. That, drop that down to bottom level. Just pull that along here. It's probably, that should be far enough for 26. I'm not filling, this track's going to be filling the ones on this side. That track's filling these ones. This track's going to be filling the next ones. Come on, ups here again. A few of those say there. And tanks in here, like so. That's not on, that's not on. So I need to go one extra that way. Like so. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. That doesn't work then. Oh, hold on. Hang on. I've misjudged that whole thing because you know what? That doesn't give me. I need to put one of these on here so I can just to find out for sure. And they don't all. That's right, I forgot about that too. So I've forgotten a couple of very important factors here, which is you kind of need to space these out like this if you want a continuous feed. There's no way of connecting these the other way. I want to connect from the side. So, right, oh, those are good like that. Actually, that train track is no good there either, is it? No. It's going to have to come down the other side. So that has to go as well. It's just no good. Just run that as far as I can like that. Nip that off there. Now, I'm on that big track, like so, right down here, and around there. Again, I'm kind of running out of potential there for, yeah, let me think there. I should be producing mega fuel, and I can do that all later. But you can see kind of what I'm aiming for here is a fast, continuous loading system. Let me see, so that's at the right spacing I want there. I think it is because I want tanks directly opposite those, like that. Right. How was I doing that already? Well, that row there can't work either because that's not tied up, so yeah, I needed to space them all out differently, that's right. So they all have to kind of go as well. That is an okay place. No good, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good. Okay, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good either. Hang on a second, because that just changes things a little bit. I need that. I need them in line with pairs of. Oh, hang on. I'm wrong again because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Just looking at the wrong thing here. I want to line them up with these ones, not these ones. So it's a case of doing that. That's better. And then that side will be, I think, I've confused myself here because it's just, it's complicated, overcomplicated actually. So there's that one there. It looks to be about that sort of space in there. Long pipe space. Oh, that's wrong. Long pipe space. So that. 3 clicks. Let me see now, is that what I want to do here? No. Oh, hang on. Yes, actually that is wrong. No. Hang on. That is wrong. Oh no, that's right, that's right. What's confusing me here is I don't have the silos on the track. That's what's getting me. I do have extra silos there on the left, yes. I do know that. I need to delete them. What ones need to go? That one needs to go. I think that's all. That looks to be all tying up there. Yeah. So go long pipe again. Just connect these all with long pipes. I want to do that that here already. Oh, you see that one? That's in the wrong position. Oh yeah, they're in the wrong positions. No, they're a different track. They're going to be a different track. Just bend those. And not the whole thing there, because I need to figure out that track first. I also need to figure out that area as well. Now, see, does that? Yeah, that matches up there. Okay. Could do that. You could do. Actually, could do that with singles, but the problem is then you can match each one up with singles, but the problem is the silo holds more than a single, so you would lose the opportunity. You would lose that opportunity of having a massive stock pile. You would lose that, but you would miss that whole thing. Now, I'm not going to be filling everything with mega fuel because I do have ionized capacitors and buckets load of gold plates, and they're quite heavy kgs, and them are gold plates are 15 kilos, and ionized capacitors are 14 kilos. So these three, there's not going to be an awful lot of difference in the bulk between those three, but when you start going down, then obviously you get down 50%. So let me see. What I wanted to do was see how far I could make that work there. So what we've got here, we've got three big trains, but I've only got one coming out there. I'm never going to get any more than that going in there using that method. So maybe this area here, I might just use it with don't know how I'm going to do that actually. This area is going to be a good bit more complicated because I've got a very narrow window here to work with. I might just have to run tracks in and fill those carts and use the iron. I don't think I'll bother with the iron, but use maybe the plates. Could be coming into two different tracks here. Not sure how I'm going to do that. I can, actually I can set that there off another bit. That would lose me a wee bit of, it would lose me one of those, but let me see if I can, no, see that's, right, so there, let me just see how much I can widen that by. Can do that again. Can, so that might just allow me a wee bit of, I've lost loading space there on that, but I'm pretty sure I can't put silos anywhere there. Yeah. Okay, so, but it does give me a wee bit more width for these tracks. It means it might just give me enough to allow me 5 tracks. If I can get 5 tracks going out here, and 3 of them are full of heavy product, then at that point I can start. I just want to think about this again. This is going to be, they're all matched up, right? So if I just connect them up, then I can tell what I'm doing there. Now, of course, this is going to kill my RAM again. Price up. That's the right spot. What is? That tank's wrong. Oh no, that pipe's wrong. That pipe's wrong. Just my angle of view did that. Right. Oh, right. That's looking good. Actually, if I put a section on there and there, say there, and just make that miss 8 or 5, just to be sure. And all down here, and there maybe. First one is miss 3 and that. Right. Okay, 2, miss 2. See, I'll just speed that filing process a little bit up. Do have more down here. Okay. So, right. I think we're ready for that. Can I get this to go around that corner is the next question. Yeah, quite comfortably. Not only that, I'm pretty sure I can quite comfortably get a filling station up inside there as well. Oh, okay, I won't touch that. Just cut that by the way. That. I'm just going to pause that at this stage.